Natural Resources and Environmental Sustainability Minister Nik Nazmi Ahmad appears adamant on leaving the ministry. This is despite Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim expressing hope that he would remain in the cabinet. In a post on Facebook, he said it wasn't easy to leave, as after 2 years, he has come to see the team at the ministry, including its departments and agencies, as a dream team featuring extraordinary commitment, capability, and integrity. However, he said the decision he made is for a bigger cause. Nik Nazmi said while he does have the option to remain in his ministerial position, he has made a difficult decision to step down for a larger consideration concerning PKR's mandate. The Liverpool FC supporter also managed to reference a quote from Liverpool's former manager Jurgen Klopp. He said when Klopp announced his resignation as Liverpool's manager, he had said, "I love absolutely everything about this club. I love the staff, but that I still take this decision shows you that I am convinced it is the one I have to take." Nik Nazmi added that that's how he felt. Last week, Anwar said he would personally prefer to have former Economy Minister Rafizi Ramli and Nik Nazmi rejoin the cabinet. The duo had submitted their resignation letters at the end of May, following their defeat in the PKR Central Leadership election. Former Economy Minister Rafizi Ramli has announced that he will be returning with his rebranded podcast show, YBM, or Yang Berhenti Menteri. In a post on Facebook, he said he is no longer bound by government ethics and confidentiality, and so he is free to speak. Rafizi said he will balance the commentary on YBM with a mix of burning and enlightening discussions. He added that what is important is that it must be objective, fact-based, and provide a fair understanding to everyone. The weekly show kicks off this Friday at 9 p.m. In his post, Rafizi also listed several jibes often thrown his way, such as always sulking, won't budge even when coaxed, became a minister but achieved nothing, and thinking of starting a new party, as well as who knows where his formulas went. Previously, Rafizi had hinted at future plans and promised to unveil them after Hari Raya Haji. He said that he would share more later and stated that the true potential of this country lies in ordinary people, and we have to go back to harnessing this potential. The government's move to impose the sales and service tax on imported fruits is drawing criticism. This includes from Maidens Managing Director Amir Ali Maiden. Speaking to Malaysia Kini, he said that contrary to popular belief, some imported fruits are also consumed by low-income groups and should be considered essential food items. He said it made no sense to impose SST on basic fruits like apples, oranges, bananas, and others as they are foods for the B40 group. He pointed out that such fruits are often seen as healthy essentials and even brought as gifts to hospital patients. Even though some are imported, he said prices remain accessible for the low-income group. Amir acknowledged that while some local production exists, it's not enough to meet demand, for example bananas. With this, he urged the government to carefully classify which fruits are essential versus luxury before applying the SST. He warned that applying SST on widely consumed fruits could drive up prices and hurt consumers. Amir also confirmed that Maidens stores won't display dual pricing when SST takes effect next month. He said even if the price is taxed, that's the price they will display. The government had earlier announced the expansion of SST to include several categories of imported fruits, a move that triggered mixed reactions and concerns over its impact on the cost of living. UMNO Youth Chief Dr. Akmal has urged the authorities to act against a Pahang royal who was implicated in a knife attack against a 30-year-old man recently. In a speech which was uploaded to his TikTok account yesterday, Akmal said the AG must charge the royal if there is a case.
Saya nak bagi tahu pemuda UMNO secara tegas kita tuntut untuk AG. Itu polis dah bagi tahu. Polis dah bagi tahu bahawa siasatan dah lengkap. Kita tuntut kalau ada kes mesti didakwa dan mesti dikenakan hukuman yang tegas. Yang kena tikam ni rakyat biasa. Orang Cina. Saya tak kisah ada kaum apa. Yang penting keadilan untuk dia mesti ditegakkan. Walaupun yang buat tu kerabat, kita nak bagi tahu keadilan mesti dituntut dan kita nak minta desak AG mesti dakwa dan juga kenakan hukuman yang berat. Walaupun dia kerabat. Sebab apa? No one is above the law.
Police had previously said that they are investigating a member of the Pahang royal family who allegedly stabbed a man in a Kuantan nightclub last month. Kuantan's district police chief had confirmed with Malaysia Kini that they had received a report on the incident. Former MIC President G. Palanvel passed away at the age of 76 today. His career spanned decades in journalism, government and politics. MIC Vice President T. Murugia confirmed to Bernama that Palanvel died this morning at the Kuala Lumpur hospital at 8 a.m. Born in Penang in 1949, he first worked as a research officer at the National Museum for the Bujang Valley Project. In 1977, he joined Bernama as a senior journalist and became its editor for domestic and economic news in 1984. 3 years later, he was appointed press secretary to then Works Minister S. Samivelu, and he served in that role until 1990. Palanvel had been active in politics through MIC since the early 70s. He contested his first general election in 1990. That year he won the Hulu Selangor parliamentary seat and served 4 consecutive terms before losing the seat in 2008. In 2013, Palanvel made a comeback, winning the Cameron Highlands seat. He also served as the Natural Resources and Environment Minister during his political career. Internal pressure is growing for MCA to break away from BN and the Anwar Ibrahim-led unity government. However, some UMNO leaders are urging caution. UMNO Supreme Council member Puan Zarkashi told MCA that the rationale behind BN's partnership with Pakatan Harapan and the unity government should be cleared to MCA. He points to recent by-elections as proof that cooperation within the unity government is translating into electoral results. He added that it had also been publicly announced that BN and Harapan will also cooperate in the upcoming Sabah election. While acknowledging MCA's right to decide its own path, Puan cautions that leaving BN would be akin to digging its own grave. Puan reminded MCA that today's political alignment only exists because no coalition won enough seats to govern after GE15, and added that MCA itself only secured 2 seats in that election. He said this is why MCA has to prove the party's capability by winning 1 or 2 seats in the upcoming Sabah state election. He stressed that, of course, UMNO wants MCA to remain in BN, but if MCA chooses to quit BN, the party is surely digging its own grave. Johor UMNO Youth Chief Azlin Ambrose also weighed in, calling on MCA to be patient and work with UMNO and MIC to rebuild BN's strength. He acknowledged MCA's concerns over the existing political arrangement, but said the party must also empathize with UMNO's struggles. Azlin said while UMNO's returns to prominence will take time, BN components should stay united with the common aspiration to make BN dominant again and be able to lead the country.